Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building. Mary Jane's in the building. We're going to go all the way to the top, baby. To the top, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to be #1, baby. And other platforms too as well. So let's get it popping. Let's get it started. Let's talk about Little Xan. Little Xan got a baby on the way. He's 22 years old, former crackhead, former meth head, former lean head, former weed head, former everything. So, he was in rehab. He done got clean or whatever, but he didn't change his name from Little Xan because we know Little Xan stands for Xanax. But he got a baby on the way with his new girlfriend, and her name is Annie is about to have his baby, and they both hope that it is a boy. I was like, yeah, another future crackhead coming through the building. No, sir. But it's just like, damn, like the last thing Little Xan needs is a kid. He needs a kid, like he needs a hole in his head. But you know what? He got the money. He got people promoting him. So it is what it is. Hopefully Annie Smith's parents will take care of the child and guide the child or whatever. But it is what it is. But, Miley Cyrus' little sister, Noah Cyrus, Cyrus was just crying up a storm on Instagram today. She couldn't believe that Little Xan got his new girlfriend pregnant. And then on top of that, they planned for her to get pregnant too as well. She wished it was her. I was like, Noah Cyrus, you better chill out. You better stop acting like you care about Little Xan. He didn't care about you or nobody else. He was so addicted and so on drugs. Was you doing drugs with him? Was you getting high with him? Was you smoking that cocaine? Was you taking that, meth? Or was you, slipping that sipping on that sip syrup? Was you doing that, baby girl? What's going on? So we got, little Noah Cyrus on here crying on Instagram. She's heartbroken. She says she promised to be happy once again. Why would you give Little Xan the pleasure of crying and being like, you're only 19 years old, girlfriend. You better move on. I know your sister Miley Cyrus can introduce you to some boys. I know your father, Billy Ray Cyrus, can introduce you to some boys because, Billy Ray Cyrus get down like that. He'll hook his girlfriends up. He'll smoke weed with them, hook them up, get them a little drank, crank. So we have that little situation going on. I was like, Noah Cyrus, you better chill out. Like, you dodged a bullet. You don't even know. You better be glad you didn't get pregnant by Little Xan. Where's Little Xan gonna be up in 5 years from now? You know what? Maybe he might still be around because of his fan base and basically most of the kids that probably follow him, their parents got money and they grew up in the suburbs and things like that. But other than that, he's another culture vulture, just like Miley Cyrus is a culture vulture. She used black people. She used black hip-hop artists until she got popping, until she got recognized. And then, boom, she switched up and went to pop and ain't looked back at hip-hop or anybody black in the music business. So it is what it is. And Little Xan's a culture vulture, too. He tried to diss Tupac and say F Tupac, F you, Xan. And please, miss me with that bullshit. You thinking you somebody on your Instagram talking shit about Tupac, calling people old heads. You need to be at 6 feet under and not Mac Miller, because Mac Miller was a real rapper. He wasn't no imitator. He was no imposter like you are. You're an imposter promoting drugs and telling people to use drugs, and then you go get clean, and then you still using the name Little Xan. And then you still, letting your fan base believe that you possibly still get high and do drugs. Miss me with that bullshit. Like, you crazy. Like, something is going on in this situation. I was just like, yo, Little Xan got a baby on the way. He can barely take care of himself. His father's a custody too as well. Like, come on. Miley Cyrus, why did you go? I mean, Noah Cyrus, why you stoop so low? Why did you even go with Little Xan? Like, you come from a family where you don't have to dumpster dive. You don't have to run through the trailer parks and look for a date. You know what? Noah Cyrus, get a life and move the fuck on and stay off of Instagram crying like a little dumbass over a little crackhead. Like, miss me with that bullshit. Come on. And, Noah Cyrus, you don't have to be a culture vulture because your sister did it for you. So basically, you could just come out here and make music and do your thing and be a pop star. You know what I'm saying? Miley Cyrus done looked down after she got, lit, after she got popping, and she ain't looked back. She's been on The Voice, and half of the people on The Voice can sing better than Miley Cyrus. Like, you know what? Some people are just plants, and some people just has that red rose road laid out for them. So I was just like, I couldn't believe this. You know, she's crying over little crackhead, little Xan. And little Xan is just horrendous. You know, so many kids followed him, believed like it was okay to do drugs. Oh, I'm gonna get high like little Xan. Little Xan gets high. Little Xan's on Instagram showing us he gets high. He gets high. He's cool. He's down. And then they follow him. They want to be like him because basically they want to fit in. So they think, okay, let me get high too. Let me be just like little Xan. Little Xan do it. I can do it. And then he go get clean, and they still got a drug habit. And some of them can't afford rehab, but some of their parents don't even know that they're on drugs and whatever. And then they still out here using drugs while little Xan done cleaned up his life, got a kid on the way, and he's about to go do big and better things. But he don't even think about the kids that he led to drugs and enticed them and introduced them to doing drugs too as well, because that was his message that he promoted on his platform. So miss me with that bullshit. He gets no love, just like Future gets no love, because he don't drink lean or sip syrup or that Sprite drink anymore, and he got clean. He's been clean for the last 5-6 years, but yet he's still promoting Molly Percocet. So I don't get down with fake motherfuckers. I don't get down with you people that be out here promoting one thing and then doing another thing while you leading your people that follow you or your fans or your stands to the graveyard. So miss me with that. And Noah Cyrus, please stay offline crying and breaking down. You got to be better than that. You're 19 years old. Like, come on, what did little Xan do? He was too busy high and too busy on drugs. He didn't tap that booty, right? Come on. Miss me with that. Do you see his buck teeth? You see? Come on. Like, that boy don't know what he's doing, and you crying like you missed out on something. You if you want a crackhead, just go down to the poor community, find your crackhead and bring him home with you, and you can play house with him. Peace and out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.